the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Tuesday, November 12, 2024. In the headlines, High Court judge dismisses Gregory Bowen's $250,000 lawsuit against the Grenada Broadcasting Network. More flooding and landslides reported from severe weather conditions across Grenada. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell named among 100 most influential leaders driving business climate action. Also in the news, regionally, Haiti swears in new prime minister as gunfire at airport hits flight from the U.S. Internationally, new arrests as riots break out in Amsterdam. Plus in the sports news, Cricket West Indies announces squad changes for crucial final leg of T20 International Series against England. This is the news. We'll be right back.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Hello, I'm Ken Roy Batiste. Former Finance Minister Gregory Bowen failed in his bid to collect $250,000 from the Grenada Broadcasting Network after the High Court dismissed his claims on Tuesday. High Court Judge Justice Agnes Acti delivered the judgment. Beverly Telesford reports.
Former Finance Minister Gregory Bowen filed a lawsuit against the Grenada Broadcasting Network on the 24th of February 2022, seeking $250,000 from the media house for what he libel against him. The damages were sought for defamation in connection with a television news report aired during GBN's nightly newscast on October 27, 2021. The report followed a press conference hosted by the former finance minister earlier that same day, which addressed the subject of fuel prices in Grenada and the repurchase of Grenlec by the government of Grenada. This was part of the report Bowen based his lawsuit upon.
The transition to renewable energy is proven to be a slow and drawn-out process, especially for Grenadians receiving their electricity bills. Finance Minister Gregory Bowen attributes the increases being witnessed to the fuel service charge and a rising quantity used due to citizens spending more time at home. However, the promised relief on the cost of electricity, Minister Bowen notes, is not to be expected anytime soon, as he alludes to the cost factor and hindrances in geothermal, solar and wind energy.
Policy. Until we've just come off the spring meeting with the World Bank and the IMF, the GCF, with the retirement fund. And we are positioning ourselves, that is why we say by 2040 we should be 100% renewable.
Part of the news report was also broadcasted by GBN on its Social Buzz platform, where viewers commented on the issue, which Bowen also legally challenged, contending that those statements were also defamatory. GBN filed its defense on the 6th of April 2022, denying the libel allegations. GBN contended that Bowen introduced the connection between renewable energy and low fuel prices, making the point at the same time that a transition to 100% renewable energy will not not happen until 2030. According to GBN's defense from the press conference, it was clear that the claimant was inviting his audience to accept that given where Grenada was at that moment and the investment it would take to get to 100% renewable energy, in terms of time, it would take up to 2030 to get to 100% renewable energy use. Regarding the posting on the Social Buzz program, GBN contended that it was not the author of the comments posted and it acted quickly to remove offensive posts. GBN added that the statements were made by the viewing and listening public in reaction to the news report and could only be treated as opinions or comments on a matter directly affecting them. The former finance minister's claims were dismissed by the court and cost was awarded in the sum of $12,500 to GBN, payable within 60 days. Bowen was represented in the matter by attorney Nigel Stewart, and Alban John was retained by the GBN. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Tellisford.
Forecasters at the Met Office at Maurice Bishop International Airport are predicting that the recent bout of inclement weather, which began last Friday night, will likely subside by Tuesday evening. The severe weather has brought significant rainfall, causing landslides and river overflows across the nation. These conditions have led to disruptions in Nawasa's water supply. Forecaster Cassia Johnson advised that residents should remain cautious as additional flooding and landslides may still occur due to the residual effects of the weather system.
We are currently experiencing conditions from the intertropical convergence zone. The ITC said we are experiencing cloudiness and heavy showers. This is expected to continue during the afternoon, but we're expecting improvements overnight. This weather conditions is expected to cause flooding and possible landslides in areas so prone during the afternoon. A marine advisory remains in effect as we're experiencing moderate to slightly rough conditions with waves 6 to 8 feet in northeast to easterly swells.
The heavy rains on Tuesday evening caused significant flooding, especially in Grand Anse, Tantine, and River Road, where cars and other properties were washed away by water. The Balthazar Bridge in St. Andrew, the detour route in Mount Moritz, and the Perseverance area were all impassable due to landslides and floods. Other areas across the island were also affected. In some areas, electricity and water were also interrupted due to the inclement weather. Well, the Ministry of Infrastructure is advising the public that the Molyneux Road is now open and will remain open for the next 24 hours in the first instance to allow people to get to the west coast. However, the ministry is urging extreme caution since the road is unpaved. The opening of the Molyneux Road is being employed as a temporary measure because of landslides in the bypass road through Mount Moritz as a result of incessant rain. In the midst of the adverse weather conditions affecting Grenada at this time, concerns have been raised on social media over a lack of awareness of the inclement weather, which first affected the state on Friday night. Many accused the local weather-related entities of not providing a forecast for the lightning, rain, and thunderstorms experienced. Disaster risk management specialists at the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency and former coordinator of the National Disaster Management Agency, Sylvan McIntyre, refuted claims that no warning was given ahead of the adverse weather.
But it was not a surprise because Met did forewarn. They did speak of the tropical wave that was interacting, that was coming through on the Friday evening into night, and should have come through, was forecasted for Saturday in the morning, thereabout, to be cleared up.
However, McIntyre believes more could be done to streamline the dissemination of weather alerts and hazard-related information.
There is still a weakness in our system, our information system. And I think we mentioned and spoke of it when I was with the agency. We did speak about the Met Office would go so far in terms of the information they can give, and within the time they should give it. So if it is not like something that is continuously affecting us, or it's increasing, or there are differences in terms of what it is likely to do, the information would just be when it is supposed to be. And they do have time when they give weather news, weather forecast, and so on, and they will post it at a particular time. But what we are seeing nationally, the information entities across country should take up the slack and expand on the information.
Due to interaction between a tropical wave and the Intertropical Convergence Zone, ITCZ, heavy downpours and thunderstorms on Friday evening into Saturday resulted in rivers overflowing their banks, land slippage in many areas, as well as fallen rocks and trees, restricting access to several main and secondary roads. Well, the Grenada Broadcasting Network brings you coverage of this year's Arthur Lewis Memorial Lecture this Wednesday, November 13 from 6 p.m. There will be some adjustments to a programming lineup. GBN TV News will be at 5 p.m. and repeated at 10 p.m. Transitions will be at 9 p.m. after the lecture. GBN with you anywhere and everywhere with regional coverage. Network news still to come from us. Named in the 2024 Time 100 climate list of the 100 most influential leaders driving business climate action. Back in a moment.
At Ariza, we find ways to celebrate you. Little wins or bigger ones. Working hard and staying on track. Meet your need while saving for your dreams with our Chairs to You loan. Get up to $50,000, repayable in up to 10 years, and benefit from a lump sum saving when the loan is repaid. Live those dreams. Follow those steps. Take that leap of faith or invest in yourself. Make a toast. Lift a glass. Cheers to you. Join today and apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom. Your future.
GRENLEC Community Partnership Initiative.
I'm here to say a special thank you to GRENLEC for all that they have been doing for us. Now, most recently, we are very grateful for the paving of our yard. We now have easy access to drop off, to pick up stuff, and also it serves as a recreation point. So we're very, very grateful. And again, we want to say hats off to GRENLEC for always being there for us. And we hope that God would bless the company so that you can continue to support us.
GRENLEC, energizing our community.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play InstaCash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. InstaCash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
If you're working for a while, come by Courts, I'll make you smile. Courts Black Friday come around. We are the best prices in town. Black Friday starts now at Courts. Yeah, it's back. Courts Black Friday. I tell you, hurry fast. Traffic on the highway. You know we got unbeatable prices. And furniture, electronics, and appliances. Are you coming? Say yeah. Weekly prices. Biggest and best deals of this season. Shop and credit to win big. And pay nothing until next year, February. Rock out and come down to Courts. Courts already load. Courts already load. Black Friday start. Courts already load. And go when Black Friday come out.
Tourism is me. Tourism is you. Tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen, one and all. Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
Christmas is all about the moments we share, the smiles, the laughter, and the love that fills our homes. This season, let your walls reflect the warmth of family time. Sisson's Paint, match with every shade of togetherness. Celebrate 12 weeks of Christmas with Sisson's. Buy one, get one 30% off on selected items. And with every purchase of any Sisson's Paint, you get a chance to win US $100 every week for 12 weeks, from October 1st to December 22nd. Terms and conditions apply. Available at all Sisson's hardware dealers nationwide. Sisson's, internationally tested, brilliantly affordable.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Rebecca Television Center scientists are almost certain that 2024 would be the warmest year on record. News of this comes as world leaders gather in Azerbaijan for the United Nations Annual Climate Conference. Christina John tells us more.
The annual climate conference got underway in Baku, Azerbaijan, with delegates once again warning that urgent action is needed. Speaking at a press conference at COP29 earlier today in the host city, UN Climate Change Executive Secretary Grenada Simon Steele reported that parties agreed for a centralized carbon market under the UN. He was quoted as saying, "There's more work to do, but this is a good start, the product of over 10 years of work within the process. When operational, these carbon markets will help countries implement their climate plans faster and cheaper, driving down emissions. We are a long way from halving emissions this decade, but wins on carbon markets here at COP29 will help us get back in that race. End of quote. The UN Climate Change Executive Secretary said the climate crisis is fast becoming an economy killer. He said, and I quote, worsening climate impacts will put inflation on steroids unless every country can take a bolder climate action. Let's learn the lessons from the pandemic when billions suffered because we did not take collective action fast enough as supply chains were smashed. Let's not make that mistake again. Climate finance is global inflation insurance. Rampant climate costs should be public enemy number one. Unquote. Prime Minister and CARICOM Chairman Deacon Mitchell is leading Grenada's delegation at the Conference of Parties COP29 in Azerbaijan, which also includes Minister for Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, Kirin James. The Conference of Parties, COP, is the world's foremost climate summit, serving as a vital platform for negotiators, climate experts, policymakers, youth leaders and civil society to collaborate on the urgent challenges of climate change. COP29, under the presidency of Azerbaijan, brings together global leaders to drive climate action towards a more resilient, sustainable future. This year's conference takes place at Baku Stadium, with the COP29 presidency focusing on a two-pillar approach to heighten ambition and enable effective action. Christina John, GBN News.
Now, Time has named Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell to the 2024 Time 100 Climate List, recognizing the 100 most innovative leaders driving business climate action. The report states that Prime Minister Mitchell understands why climate resilience is so urgent for countries facing financial and structural ruin. Prime Minister Mitchell, the current chairman of CARICOM, joins his colleague heads of government at COP29. We can tell you too, the community's approach to COP29 is anchored in the principles of limiting global warming to below 1.5 degrees Celsius, emphasizing science-driven action and reinforcing the special circumstances of small island developing states, SIDS. It is a landmark year for financing as CARICOM seeks to secure a climate finance goal that guarantees access for SIDS to grant-based or concessional finance, especially for adaptation and loss and damage through minimum allocation flows and highest levels of concession for SIDS. Other news, Deputy General Secretary of the new National Party, Peter David, said he will be the best leader going forward as he spoke on his prospects of becoming the political leader of the NNP. Appearing as a guest on GBN's To The Point program on Tuesday, David said based on his years in politics, serving in various offices, he's quite capable of leading the new National Party. He said he has made his intention known to the political leader of the party, Dr. Keith Mitchell, via a communique.
Well, so it's my intention to run again in the town of St. George. In fact, the fact that I'm putting up myself for leadership of the NNP is a signal for that. I wouldn't put myself for leadership of the NNP and not, that is a clear signal. I have to have a seat to be leader of the party, and I do believe, and I'm confident that I have the capacity to be the leader, and I do believe that I have the support of the people. The political leader has indicated he's not running again. He's repeated it several times. When we were in New York last week, he repeated it again, that the time is coming soon when he's going to. So yes, I will be running for the town of St. George again, and I do expect to be running as leader of the NNP, but that depends on the people of the NNP, whether or not they accept me. That would leave a letter dated August 3rd earlier this year. I indicated it to the party. August 3rd last year actually, I indicated it to the party. Having met with the political leader at the time, I indicated to him I'll be running as the leader for the leadership of the party. There has been no resistance to that. Of course, we've had some discussions back and forth.
David said he's pleased with the strides made under his leadership as MP for the town of St. George, but he believes a lot more needs to be done.
Representing the town of St. George has been a pleasure for me over the years. I think, as I say to people, I'm from the town of St. George, been in the town of St. George all my life, and I'm really grateful that the people of the town of St. George has had the confidence in me. I think over the years that I've been a member for the town of St. George, there's been improvement in the town of St. George, and there are a number of things that have happened in the town of St. George since. I think work among young people, when you had the Empower program and all these programs, seeing young people develop skills, there's a lot to be done, a lot more needs to be done, but I'm happy with where we are. I think there's a lot more that could be done. I think, remember, a lot that happens in the town of St. George comes from central government, so a lot needs to take place.
He's hopeful that a convention will soon be held, during which he intends to contest the leadership of the new National Party.
There has to be a convention. It is mandated by our constitution. There is an indication that the convention will be held by the end of this year. I'm not sure. The mechanics have not been put in place, but if not by the end of the year, I'm certain it will be sometime early next year. But that depends on the executive of the party and the general secretary and his staff. But certainly there will be a convention, and I've indicated that to the party. You see, this is not me running any underground campaign. I do expect that the party will fulfill its constitutional mandate, which is to have a convention. And of course, at the convention, I will put my name up to run for leadership of the party. And as I said, I've discussed it. This is not an underground campaign or anything sinister. I've indicated it to the leader in a meeting with him. I've indicated it to the executive in a meeting with them. I've indicated it to a committee of the party that has discussed it with me. And I've indicated to my constituents and to the world. So I do expect to have my name on the ballot at the convention.
A team of specialists is in Grenada to assess 24 children for autism, with the aim of unlocking vital support for families in need. We get the rest of the details in this Renapet Thomas report.
A team from the Children's Health Organization for Relief and Educational Services, CHOS, is conducting medical assessments for 24 children in Grenada to determine if they have autism. This 3-day initiative, which began on Monday, is a collaborative effort between the CHOS team from the U.S. and their local counterpart, CHOS Grenada. The goal is to provide formal diagnosis for children who may be on the autism spectrum, which will in turn help open access to necessary resources and services. Tanya Hysent, one of the executive directors of the CHOS Grenada project, explained that each assessment is expected to take between 1 and 1.5 hours per child.
So this time around, we actually are going to be trying to diagnose at least 24 children that we are suspecting of having autism. We know that there are lots more, but unfortunately, within this project, we can only see 24 children. And we're hoping that next year we can see more children. It may mean you may need to have speech therapy. It may mean that you need academic accommodations. And the goal is, once we have the reports, we can then now share with the Ministry of Education and help the numbers that we are seeing, the trends that we are picking up, what are the next steps that we need to do as a country to help those persons with autism.
Hysent highlighted the range of support services available for parents of children with autism and shared that her team is dedicated to assisting families in accessing these resources.
So, of course, for us at CHOS, we will be liaising with the Ministry of Education for academic assessments. We know that there are some institutions that offer services. It is paid services, so it would now be up to the families. But for us, also as part of CHOS, we do run a quarterly parenting session online, so we're hoping that we can add these new diagnosed children and their parents on board as to that, so that they can get continuous updates and you hear from parents and parents who also share the same symptoms. What are you doing that is helping them that you may be able to try?
She also discussed common signs of autism that parents might notice in their children, emphasizing early detection as a pathway to support and intervention.
And see within some children, sleep patterns are off, so they may not go to bed. They may want to stay up all night, sleep during the day. You may have some sensory overload, so they tend to be reactive to how things smell, how things sound, loud noises. They tend to be very much startled. They are the children that are not easily comforted.
The assessments are led by Dr. Catherine Ritter, who heads the CHORES team from the United States. Dr. Ritter explained that the assessments are being done in one-on-one sessions involving parents and their children. Through these sessions, the CHORES team will gather detailed information to help reach an accurate diagnosis.
So I'm the neuropsychologist here, and I've got 2 psychometrists with me who do the evaluations for us, and they interact with the children, and then we interpret the results and formulate the diagnoses. We're doing the autism evaluations, and we also have physiotherapy here with us as well.
The initiative represents a significant step towards better support for and understanding of children with autism in Grenada. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Coming up in Network News, Grenada National Council of the Disabled to distribute assistive devices to the elderly and physically challenged.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicle insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for 1 whole year, and every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Coop Bank, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway, and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Why wish upon a star? Our bank is better by far.
This Christmas, experience the holidays as you wish with financing from Co-op Bank. Ride in style with 100% financing on new vehicles and enjoy attractive interest rates, or get up to $50,000 unsecured to complete those home renovations, treat your family and friends, and check off everything on your Christmas list this year. Take advantage of discounted interest rates, win shopping vouchers, and so much more. Apply now and experience it as you wish this Christmas with Co-op Bank. Visit our website or your nearest retail banking unit for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, fully 1 week. Nah, telling you. Yeah, them massive dragon. You see that? About them, them man make hard on them man. Me a 38, but you are 92. Yeah. You need the number one run, man. That is it. No what? Nice. Yeah. Number one. Yeah, me too, man.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number one rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world. This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Hello again. The Grenada National Council of the Disabled, through generous donors, has received vital assistive devices for the elderly and physically challenged impacted by Hurricane Beryl. Renapet Thomas has this report.
The Grenada National Council of the Disabled has received a valuable shipment of assistive devices that will be distributed to the elderly and disabled in various communities in the coming weeks. The donation, made possible by Chrissy Wall and her family and friends from the United States, includes 2 shipments of devices intended to aid those affected by Hurricane Beryl. During a handing over ceremony, Ms. Wall spoke about the initiative and its importance in helping vulnerable groups in impacted by the hurricane.
We are donating wheelchairs, like an assistive wheelchair like that. It's a commode and a wheelchair, and it's a shower chair. So for the home, this is perfect. And we are glad that many people get to use this. Depends or adult diapers, as I said here, crutches and walkers. And we have a lot more. This is just a sample for today.
Okay. And family.
It was friends and family came together and just gave with what they had and went shopping, secondhand stores. This is my plug for anybody who has family here, they visit. You want to help Grenada, go to your local thrift store in New York. You can buy something like this pretty inexpensively. The airlines will work with you, and you might be able to just bring it over for free. We go into different places. Miss Gabriella will be overseeing that.
Some of the donated items will be allocated to the Top Hill home in Carriacou, which is currently undergoing refurbishment by the Rotary Club through the Ministry of Social Development following the damage inflicted by Hurricane Beryl. Senator Gloria Thomas, Minister for Social Development, highlighted the ministry's long-standing relationship with GNCD and expressed her gratitude to Ms. Wall and her family for their generosity.
We're going to Top Hill, Carriacou. As you know, we are currently refurbishing Top Hill. We have spent a lot of money there along with the Rotary Club. They were the main financier for that project. And the partnership continues because we want our elders and disabled people to have the best life possible. And we know government can't do it alone. So we forge this partnership with other organizations, other groups and interested persons to ensure that we have supplies and we have the materials needed for the elderly and the disabled person.
Colin Pizzard, Assistant Coordinator at the GNCD, said the donation will make a meaningful difference in the lives of their clients, many of whom face daily challenges.
I have a list on my desk with about 40-something names for wheelchair, and every time persons call, we don't have wheelchair. And, sometimes it's just so sad that when people call and you don't have wheelchair, and then you can't do anything about it, but, I tell them that you can add them to the list and see what we can do. So on behalf of GNCD, we really would like to thank you, Christy. We appreciate, and I know persons with disabilities here on island would definitely benefit. Top Hill Home, the hospital in Carriacou, PT Martinique will also be benefiting. And again, if anybody needs any assistive devices, like I said, the wheelchair, we are on a halt for that because we have a list that we need to go through. So we have assistive devices that we can once again resume giving out.
The generous contribution represents a vital support for Grenada's elderly and disabled communities in their recovery and resilience building efforts. Rena Pitt Thomas, GBN News.
Before the break, the U.S. Embassy in Bridgetown has introduced an initiative allowing visitor visa B1 and B2 applicants to reschedule their appointments to earlier dates at no additional cost. Eligible applicants who are selected for this option will receive an official email with rescheduling instructions directly from the online appointment email. Do not reply at usvisa-info.com. Now, the initiative aims to streamline the visa process for citizens of the Eastern Caribbean, including Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Barbados, the British Virgin Islands, Dominica, Guadeloupe, Grenada, Martinique, Montserrat, St. Barth, St. Lucia, St. Kitts and Nevis, French St. Martin, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Applicants who receive an offer to move their appointments but encounter limited availability in the system are being encouraged to check regularly, as new slots for early appointments will be continuously added. We can tell you, too, that the U.S. Embassy's consular section in Barbados has been processing a record number of visas. In the fiscal year 2023, the Bridgetown consular team adjudicated over 57,000 visas, a 60% increase from 2022 and 40% above the 10-year average. This surge reflects efforts to meet growing demand and facilitate more travel from the region to the United States. The U.S. Embassy hopes this rescheduling program will assist more Caribbean nationals in the consular district to confirm their travel plans to the United States in the coming months. We'll be back to report the sports news. Stay with us.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Granville, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Over the years and presently, customers have been winning exciting prizes while ensuring that benefits are realized for all Grenadians by supporting the games of the National Lotteries Authority.
I am Patrick Simmons, former Minister for Sports and National Athlete. The NLA has made significant investment in nation-building activities. Among them are the construction of health, sporting, cultural, educational, and community facilities. Additionally, they continue to provide funding to non-governmental organizations and individuals throughout the Tri-Island state. I support the NLA's mandate because I can see where the money goes.
Playing the games of the NLA guarantees support for sports, culture, and nation building throughout the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
Good evening, sporting fans. Cricket West Indies, CWI, has announced 2 changes to the West Indies senior men's T20 international squad as the team prepares for the decisive final leg of the series against England. As the series moves to St. Lucia, experienced all-rounder Andre Russell has been ruled out due to a left ankle sprain sustained during the opening T20 international at the Kensington Oval in Barbados on Saturday. In his place, all-rounder Shamar Springer, fresh off 2 T20 international games against Sri Lanka, will join the squad. Alzari Joseph, having completed his 2-match suspension, will rejoin the squad in St. Lucia for the crucial final leg of the series, replacing Shamar Joseph. So the full team comprises Rothman Powell, captain, Roston Chase, Matthew Ford, Shimron Hetmeyer, Terence Hines, Shea Hope, Akil Hossein, Alzari Joseph, Brandon King, Evan Lewis, Gudakesh Moti, Nicholas Puran, Shafin Rutherford, Romario Shepherd, and Shamar Springer. West Indies T20 skipper Rothman Powell says his specialist batsmen need to deliver the goods if the home side is to have a realistic chance of winning the series against arch rivals England. The West Indies suffered a humiliating 8-wicket loss in the opening T20 international on Saturday at Kensington Oval and were trounced by 7 wickets on Sunday as England took a commanding 2-0 lead in the best-of-5 series. With the 3 remaining matches to be played at the Darren Sammy Cricket Ground in St. Lucia starting on Thursday, Powell maintains that the West Indies cannot continue to depend on their lower order if they are to post challenging totals. In the first T20 international, West Indies found themselves struggling at 18 for 3 inside 4 overs, while in the second match they slipped to 35 for 3 at the end of 4 overs. On both occasions, they were rescued by their lower order batsmen who posted scores of 189 for 9 and 158 for 8. Speaking to reporters after Sunday's defeat, Powell said the luck of the toss and the lack of contributions at the top of the order for the West Indies led to their demise. He said St. Lucia provided a clean slate for the team to prove their worth. Despite their disappointing performances with the bat so far, he contended that he had not lost faith in his troops. The Barbados Pride rebounded from their defeat at the hands of combined campuses and colleges in their last game with an 8-run Duckworth-Lewis-Stern method win over the Windward Islands Volcanoes at the Queen's Park Oval in Port of Spain on Monday. In the rain-reduced 46 overs per side match, the Pride, after winning the toss and choosing to bat, posted 239 for 9 from their 46 overs. In-form batsmen Kevin Wickham and Lenico Butcher led the way for the Pride with 47 and 43 respectively, while Kimar Smith 34 and Kyle Myers, captain, 33, also made valuable contributions. Kenneth Dembo was excellent in his 10 overs of off-spin, finishing with 3 for 33, set a revised target of 245 from 46 overs. The Volcanoes fell agonizingly short of a win, being bowled out for 237 in the end. Jeremy Solozano tried his best with an 88-ball 85, while West Indies batsman Kevin Hodge made 37. Myers led from the front with the ball with 3 for 50 from 7 overs of medium pace, while Dominic Drakes and Javid Leacock each took a pair of wickets. Finally, in the sports news, India has informed the International Cricket Council that it will not travel to the Champions Trophy. That's according to hosts Pakistan. Ongoing political tensions mean the two countries have not played each other outside of men's major tournaments since 2013, while India have not played in Pakistan for 16 years. Pakistan are due to host a global event for the first time since 1996 in February and March next year, the 8th Team 50-over Champions Trophy. But the Pakistan Cricket Board, PCB, said the Board of Control for Cricket in India has told the ICC that the India team will not cross the border. The tournament is due to begin on the 19th of February. A schedule is still to be confirmed by the ICC. The ICC has not responded directly to the PCB statement, but is in discussions with Pakistan and the other 7 competing nations over a schedule. The BCCI has been asked for a response. All right, that's the sports news for now. Haiti swore in a new prime minister hours after a flight from the United States was hit by gunfire as it made its final approach to the capital. The new PM was formally appointed on Monday by a presidential council after it fired the interim prime minister.
A political and security crisis has spiraled out of control in Haiti. since the killing of President Jovenel Moïse 4 years ago. There's no elected government or parliament in the country. Gangs continue to expand their hold of the capital, Port-au-Prince, and elsewhere, leaving death and destruction. Last April, a transitional presidential council was set up to lead Haiti towards elections. It appointed Carrick O'Neill as interim prime minister. But on Monday, the same council fired him and installed Alix Didier Fileme, a businessman who promises to hold elections as soon as possible.
We will work towards social cohesion, a necessary condition for the restoration of the state and the holding of inclusive, transparent, and democratic elections. Only this will grant the state legitimate and constitutional authority.
But on the streets of the capital, gangs seem to be the only authority, fighting the police and Kenyan forces sent in by the United Nations to help restore security. The United Nations mission is underfunded and outgunned. The UN says it's concerned.
The Secretary General appeals to all member states to sustain and increase their security support for Haiti, including through multinational security support mission, ensuring that it receives the financial support it needs to successfully implement its mandate and expand deployment and operations.
On Monday, the gangs came close to the airport in Port-au-Prince. A Spirit Airlines plane from the U.S. was riddled with bullets while midair. The flight had to be diverted to the Dominican Republic. Gangs say they expect to be part of the negotiations to pacify the country.
Neither the old PM and the new one. They don't do anything for Haiti. They're in power, but nobody voted for them. If they want to change Haiti, they'll sit down with us to negotiate.
But for now, it seems unlikely. Constant battles have displaced hundreds of thousands of people, and almost 4,000 people have been killed this year. A crisis that for now has no end in sight. Teresa Wo, Al Jazeera.
Further afield, police have arrested several people after another night of rioting in the Dutch capital. It comes days after violent confrontations with football fans from Maccabi Tel Aviv.
Another riot on the streets of Amsterdam. Youth claiming solidarity with Palestinians attack a tram in the suburb of the capital, setting it on fire, smashing windows and yelling abusive language. Tensions have been running high for days, following last week's violent clashes with Israeli football supporters. The arrival of more than 3,000 Maccabi Tel Aviv fans in Amsterdam last week was not considered a high risk by Dutch authorities, although this Jewish activist told police they are widely known for political violence in Israel and many serve as soldiers in Gaza.
We explained to them that there's going to be also people who are serving in Gaza, participating in the genocide, and that is another very big risk factor. These are not regular hooligans. For them, coming to Amsterdam was a little bit a demonstration, a pro-Israeli demonstration. So it was not only about football.
A taxi driver who wants his identity to be protected told us on his lawyer's phone what happened when he was filming Maccabi supporters tearing down Palestinian flags.
was in mijn taxi aan het werk en ik werd benaderd door een hooligan. Ze waren in het zwart gekleed, één met capuchon, die liep direct op mijn taxi af en probeerde mij uit de auto te trekken.
His lawyer is documenting other cases of violence and racism committed by Maccabi fans.
What we saw is several footage of the Maccabi fans screaming in the middle of Amsterdam, kill all the Arabs, rape all the Arabs, and all kind of horrific things which should not be in any city center in the world.
An emergency debate here at the City Hall will aim to provide answers on what exactly happened during last week's riots. The violent role by Maccabi supporters is becoming clearer, and people are challenging the description by politicians of a pogrom against Jews. Using these terms to describe the riots can only lead to more divisions within Dutch society and are offensive, according to Yuval Gal.
Pogroms were part of European anti-Semitism, white supremacy, and what happened? Again, there was violence, people defended themselves, but it was definitely no program.
Monday night's violence serves as a reminder of the ongoing tensions. A ban on demonstrations in the Dutch capital was already in place. That ban has now been extended. Stap Vassen, Al Jazeera, Amsterdam.
A reminder of the headlines right after this. Network News, a reminder of the headlines. High Court judge dismisses Gregory Bowen's $250,000 lawsuit against the Grenada Broadcasting Network. More flooding and landslides reported from severe weather conditions across Grenada. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell named among 100 most influential leaders driving business climate action. Also in the news, regionally, Haiti swears in new Prime Minister as gunfire at airport hits flight from the U.S. Internationally, new arrests as riots break out in Amsterdam. Plus in the sports news, Cricket West Indies announces squad changes for crucial final leg of T20 International Series against England. I'm Ken Rovitis. That's all from us in the newsroom. Thank you so much for tuning into the broadcast. Have a good night.